let's begin. Is this not a beautiful day for a march? Yes, it's a little warm, but it's a beautiful day, and I'll tell you, this is an incredibly beautiful view. To see this wonderful mixture of students and teachers, thank you for being here. You are here for the right reason. You're here for the reason to stand up for the rights of all people in this country, to be here, and for students to continue their education without fear of deportation and families being ripped apart. So you're here for the right reason, and we're honored to march together. Anybody at any time can lead chants. We only ask you that we keep the chants appropriate. We're not here to hurl insults. We're not here to act like the president's tweets. We're here to conduct ourselves with dignity. So just because he tweets profanity doesn't mean that we say profanity. It has nothing to do with being in a school. It has to do with about being a human being in the larger world. They say in Creole, tout moon say young moon. Everybody is somebody. And until we really take that into our hearts and we recognize that everybody is somebody, and that if an injury to one truly is an injury to all, that's the meaning of solidarity. You'll see that word a lot today. It's my honor to introduce the president of Latino Student Union, who will be our first speaker, and that is Luis Mendoza.
I came to this country when I was 5. Ever since I've called this country my home, despite the fact that I was born in Mexico. Growing up, I have had big dreams. I've lived through struggles and stereotypes that Mexicans are worthless, that they just come to this country to steal jobs. But I'm here to tell you that is a lie. We come here to help our families to reach that American dream we all hope to reach. I am not going to stand and not do nothing when seeing another human being being discriminated based on their race and ethnicity. We are all the same despite gender, sex, age, and the country we come from. We are united before divided is what we are. Right now, we may be scared what will happen to us dreamers. Will our dreams thrive or get shot by the Trump administration? Only God can say. Right now is the time to unite and show others we stand with the dreamers and we support them through this fight through all to end of time. Thank you.
All right, I'm a junior here, and I'm not a dreamer and I'm not an immigrant, but I am the product of 2 immigrants, one of which is a DACA recipient. Like many of you here, I'm here to show my support for everybody who feels like they have been silenced. I can't even begin to understand what the dreamers are going through, and I will never understand. But for all of you dreamers out there, I want you to know that we stand with you, and that those big white men with really little hands don't know what's coming. Thank you.
We are the dreamers, the mighty, mighty dreamers. We are the dreamers, the mighty, mighty dreamers. We are the dreamers, the mighty, mighty roll. No man, no wall. We are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
I just want to say, look at all this positivity and love out here. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. Thank you guys for coming out. Some of you might know this, but 4 months ago, I welcomed my newborn son into this world. On that very same day, I realized just how important this work truly is. Because every day since the birth of my son, I keep asking myself, what kind of world do I want him to inherit? What kind of world do we want all children to inherit?
The reason I am here today, as a staff of Los Altos High School, as a teacher, is because of this permit. This is the permit that made it possible for me to accomplish my dreams. And as someone who's representing the DACA, sorry guys, I'm like nervous. I remember the first time I heard that Obama was implementing this DACA, and I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. I was still going to college. I was still pursuing my dreams. But then this was a reason, like this was my open door. I felt like all my life, after 18 years old, I felt like everything was a struggle. everything I wanted to pursue for myself was a struggle. Attending college, being able to just do anything in general, get any job I wanted was always a struggle because of always that blockage of you need something more. I always felt like I needed something more. So I always worked twice as hard to get to somewhere like where it's not complicated for other people to be in that position. I always worked twice or 3 times as hard. So when this was possible, it meant the world to me. This has been in place for 5 years. And a couple weeks ago, I wake up. And I knew that Trump was gonna make this decision and we were gonna hear about it soon. So then I'm checking my phone in the morning and I wake up and I see that it was terminated. And I felt like the blood in my body, my mind, everything went to the floor. Like, I can't explain that. It was something I felt like I was just crushed. And it was different. It wasn't like every other blockage that I've had in my life because of citizenship, but it was just, I felt crushed and I just wanted to fold into a little cocoon and never come out. And I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want people coming up to me and telling me that if I felt okay. I feel like that was the worst thing for someone to tell me. And as someone who's representing the DACA, I want to let you guys know that if you guys have friends, if you guys have neighbors, if you guys have people in your school that are dreamers, that are going through this, show your support like you guys have right here. I can't explain how beautiful this is to me right now. Walking down the street with all of you guys and seeing how you guys are fighting for not just dreamers, but everyone. It's like Claudine said, this is not a Latino issue. It's an American issue. So show your support. Please call, write letters to your representatives and make sure that we make our voices heard, that we support everyone. And thank you guys so much for coming out and showing your support.